Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday Stock Watch. As promised, we are going to talk about stocks that are on fire. We are all aware how badly Nifty has fallen, but there are some stocks that have seemed to be rising. So we will carry out a technical analysis to understand how to identify these stocks so that we can profit ahead. So before going for the stocks, excuse me, before going to the stocks, let us look at the Nifty. Markets have fallen. Well, I think that's the biggest understatement of the week. We've literally been caught by our necks and dragged down nearly 1,000 points in just 8 to 10 days. In fact, we are down to the July of this year. So all the profits that we had gained over this period have gone zero. Well, where we stand now, we are nearly at the stage of going into an oversold zone. So maybe we might turn around. While I say this, I was just reading that FTSE is down and even Dow Jones is in red just now. So we may have a little bit more pain going ahead. Well, in July, Nifty was moving up, and let us see what were the stocks that we're going to talk of doing at that time. The first stock which I want to talk of is the stock of BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange. Now you will notice that this stock has been on a rise. May, June, it was way down to for 500 odd rupees you were getting the stock. And today, in October, it has gone up to 1827. So that's from 500 to 1800 rupees in just a matter of 5 months. So what do we see when we observe the stock to understand the stock behavior? It moved out from an oversold zone, which is here. It fell down below its 50-day EMA and touched the 200-day EMA. And from here, in the oversold zone, it broke. And then there was a huge crossover of EMAs, giving it a boost. And thereafter, it has been just going ahead. You will notice this black line. That's the volume-weighted moving average. So while the volume-weighted moving average is below the price line, the prices will obviously be moving up. And whenever the crossover happens, the prices start to fall. And here again, you see, in addition to the EMAs, the VWMA also moved below the prices, and there's a lot of difference between them, giving a clear indication of the zoom of the prices. This was the weekly chart. So let's have a look at the daily chart of BSE. Now, in the daily charts, if we look at that, this was the place where I was talking to you about the EMA crossovers. From July itself, the BSE has been taking support of its 10-day EMA. Only once or twice has it gone and touched below that, and it has been up since then. Now, you will notice in July, there was a surge of volume. Here in September, where it took a zoom, there was a surge in volume. And even now, when the markets are falling, there is a surge in volume. So crossovers, EMA, VWMA are important criteria to see in a stock to understand whether it is zooming or it is not zooming. Here, if you notice again, there is a oversold, overbought RSI is an overbought zone. But is it showing a divergence? Maybe not just now, because it is still on the rise. But here we need to be careful to watch. If there is a divergence, then it will indicate that this run is slowly closing and the prices will come down. But as of now, it doesn't seem to be that. We have scope for it to go a little bit more journey from 1825. Even the MACD clearly indicates that. Let us look at another stock to understand the same concept that we were talking about. This is Kayura Vyasa Bank. You'll see from April 2020, it has been on a rise. But in between, in 2021, there was a period, while it was still way above and going forward, there was a period of it's going down. And then there was a crossover. The support line was crossed, and the stock has been zooming away since then on a new trend line, which is taking it away from the levels of rupees 60 to 143 in a matter of just a year and a few months. Here again, if we see that there has been a continuous rise, and it has moved along with the Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band came down, the prices came down in the lower edge of Bollinger Band, took support of the trend line, and have stayed up. So this again acts as an indicator to a price movement. Now let us see the same things that we had considered in our earlier share. In the month of May, there was a huge crossovers. The VWMA changed directions, started supporting the prices. 10 EMA supported the prices. And even when it breaches the price line, it broke the 50 EMA, the 100 EMA supported it, and has pushed it again with a huge crossover, and it is going. Now, if you look at this chart of this, we saw Nifty falling drastically. We see some reds here, but do you realize here we can see in the Bollinger Band, the prices had gone above. Whenever that happens, prices correct on their own. So this was the correction of overshooting or going into an oversold zone, which has automatically got it down. Thereafter, maybe an effect of the Nifty fall is also visible here. But again, it has taken support on the 10 EMA, which it has been taken support of so many times, and appears to be headed up. There are a few things that you need to watch on this bank now, here at this moment. MACD is showing that maybe it is turning down. It's well above. It's an upward trend, but maybe it turns around. Here again, the RSI is well above the level of 50. So it indicates that it is moving up. The candle it made today was a candle which shows a little bit of indecision. So if the markets tumble tomorrow also, then that is when I say tomorrow, I mean on Friday. When today I meant was on Thursday. So when it fell, if it falls down, it may fall down a little bit, maybe take a support on its 10 EMA, which it has already been doing, or it may go down till the level of VWMA and has a high probability of thereafter bouncing up again. But that you now need to study the charts in greater details using the various support and resistances to understand where exactly this would go and how it would react. So I basically wanted to tell you the concept of understanding the various kind of stocks that exist and how you can try and identify these stocks. Of course, you are now well conversant with our programs that on Mondays, Markets of the Week, Stock Watch, and a special weekend, which we send sometime, program sometime or the other. Please do subscribe. Remember, put the notification bell on so that you get to know whenever we put out these videos. And your comments, we look forward to them at stockwizardsforyou@gmail.com. All this that we discuss is all based on my learning and our learning and understanding. And we're giving it to you all free. There's no charges involved at all. Nor are we offering you any tips to buy this stock or buy that stock. Please speak to your financial advisor to get the same. We do not ask you for any money. And if anybody approaches you saying that they are on behalf of stock wizards and so on, please report them to the police, because we do not do any such thing. So before I close, I wanted to tell you something about what I expect tomorrow, with Dow Jones and FTSE all going in red again. Well, Dow Jones, we still have the night to go through. I'm recording at 12:45. There's still a time for Dow Jones to close. But if they're all going down, we can expect a bit more pain. A bit more pain, yes. But then after that, maybe a recovery might happen soon, because we too are headed in the oversold zone. This gets us to a very interesting feature, this phenomenal fall of prices that we have. This gives us an opportunity to reanalyze the sectors. Maybe when we rise again, the sector leaders might be different from what they are till now. So study the sectors, analyze them. We will also analyze them in subsequent discussions that we have. And large caps have been sleeping. They have been dormant. Is it the time for the large caps to rise? Keep an eye on the large caps. Also, you might find some pleasant surprises happening there. Well, wish you a happy trading day tomorrow, or rather happy trading day today. All the best. Take care. See you. Bye.